All right, guys. Well, since I'm still walking, I thought I'd make a video. I thought I'd be making a video about this. I already made the update, as I said. If you guys think I'm gonna be shooting this video for an update about the fucking streams, it's not that. I want to give a little speech about myself. Yesterday, I graduated junior year in Assabet Valley. And honestly, looking back on where I was in 2020 and looking up to here now, I can't even fucking believe it. Like, I'm gonna be dead ass with you guys right now. Like, getting to here was not easy. Like, getting through my finals for the year, getting through my finals for high school permanently and getting through MCAS, none of that shit was easy. I was stressed out like a motherfucker. Well, for MCAS, during my junior year, I had to fucking make up for it. Like literally, I had to fucking, I had to take a class, replace it with my study hall to make up for fucking math because I fucked up on that subject. But I passed English and science. That's the thing, because somehow I thought math was easy, and yet during my sophomore year, my year as a sophomore, I fucked up on it. But in all honesty, bro, like, thankfully, I retook math again back in November, and I managed to pass. And honestly, bro, like, from there, I couldn't even be any more proud than I was back then. But that wasn't it for me. I still had midterms and finals ahead. Midterms was a bitch, though. I'm not even gonna cap. My worst classes were fucking history and physics. I had to do physics for my junior year because I didn't have a fucking choice. It was assigned to my fucking curriculum in academics. For those of you that know me at Assabet Valley personally, y'all know exactly what we went through. The shit, like, from us, like, I'm talking juniors right now. Juniors like me. Like, look at us. Like, bro, back, like, when we were fucking freshmen and to right now as junior graduates. Soon to be seniors. When I first joined Marine Corps JROTC, I wanted to fucking really quit badly. Like literally. Like, when I first joined the program, I made a promise. I told myself that I was done being some fucking average kid, especially in a school full of opportunities. Like, I was done wasting them. Like, I have fucking had it. So I decided to join the program. And from there, as months flew by, like, ROTC, like changed my life drastically. Literally, as months flew by, bro. I was in LE1 throughout this entire fucking year. From September 1st to yesterday. Now, by the time I become a senior, I'm going to be in LE2 and 3. For those of you that have been in Marine Corps JROTC, y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, our seniors just got out, like, fucking, like, 21 days ago, right? They got out, like, the day I made my update video at home saying that I was back on YouTube. That same, like, they were gone from Assabet the same fucking day, literally from my high school, the same day I made that update video at home. And in all honesty, bro, like, I am glad. I don't even want to go back. Hell no. Like, I never want, I never did go back a grade, and I never want to. I don't want to go back to the shit that I've been dealing with before. I'd rather keep moving forward, and I'd rather have it stick that way. Period. Because getting to where I am today, especially as a fucking content creator who is still creating content to this very day, none of that shit was like getting the 140 subscribers that I have right now, or 139, I must say, because someone intentionally fucking unsubscribed from my channel like a dumbass. Probably hated me for some reason. Like, getting to there right now was not easy, bro. Like, when I first started YouTube, I had nobody. And I mean nobody to help me get the views and subscribers that I have today. I did this shit all by myself. I had nobody. Like, I went from streaming the shittiest content on my fucking PS4 to making better content today, like on my fucking PC and shit. Thankfully, my PS4 is back in my room, so you guys will not have to worry about me, about my streams on my PS4, you know, getting cut off and shit. Oh no, that was like back last year when I was having trouble with my fucking Wi-Fi. But my point is, thankfully, I don't have to like fucking wait until, you know, next summer, because my brother's room upstairs is so fucking cold. Like, it's unbearable. I can't even deal with it. Like, I'm not taking that fucking risk just to make content for you guys. But since it's back in my room, I will be able to stream Uncharted again, thankfully, because I managed to make space to get the PS4 back in, and thankfully I did. Like, getting to where I am, especially the man that I am today, Diogo Alexander Brito, like 17 fucking years old, bro. 17 years old. Who graduated junior year successfully. Bro, when I was a sophomore, I somehow had fucking straight A's. I was on high honors, motherfucker, like, for real. Like, I somehow had fucking straight... I was depressed sophomore year, and somehow I had straight A's before I even joined ROTC. Like, that's crazy, bro. But a lot of shit changed throughout my junior year. Junior year was fucking crazy, though. I'm not even gonna... Oh, get the fucking bees, bro. Hornets, yellow jackets, whatever the fuck they are. Anyway. Anyways, as I was saying, like, junior year was wild, though. Like it really changed me both mentally and physically by my mindset. I don't know if I said this in my update video at home 21 days ago, but fucking back in April, I was talking to a Marine Corps Reserves recruiter, and basically, it honestly felt really good just talking to him. Like, because I wanted, because before I talked to the recruiter. Actually, no, this was the recruiter. Yeah, what the fuck am I even saying? So he did 6 years in the reserves, and I was talking to him. And he told me his story and the experience in the reserves, you know, especially, you know, boot camp, the Crucible, and the Marine Corps, you name it. Like, fucking... before, so basically this recruiter, he was a sergeant in the Marine Corps. He's a sergeant. He did 6 years in the reserves. I think he might be in active duty. So yeah, I was talking to this man in the office for over an hour. And I told him how interested I became, like, by the end of our conversation that we had during that fucking hour. And before I talked to him, I wanted to know what the Marines was really all about. So there was an active duty member that I was talking to that's going to be retiring in a few years from the Marine Corps. He's a gunny sergeant. He's been doing active duty throughout all his time in the Marine Corps. And we had a really long conversation. I'd say about an hour and a half, but it was really fucking long. That's for damn well sure. Like, we were talking about what was tangible and intangible to me when it comes to the Marine Corps. He told me his story when he first came into the Marine Corps. Like shit was nuts, bro. Like just hearing that man's story like that, like that really like changed my mind. Like as I listened throughout the entire conversation and with the many questions that I asked him, especially about the Crucible, he told me he endured a lot of shit through boot camp just to graduate in the Marine Corps and becoming a United States Marine. This isn't just the Marine Corps. This is just in life. Like, the challenges that you think that you go through, that are challenges to you, at the end, they end up being inconveniences. At least that's what the gunny sergeant told me. So yeah, we kept in before that conversation with the gunny, I was in my school cafeteria during lunch when I gave him my number. Thankfully, he took it and he messaged me. So yeah, after the conversation with the gunny, I was then talking with the sergeant in April. The conversation with the gunny was way back in fucking March, like March 16th. The sergeant, on the other hand, was around like mid-April. No, not mid, late April. Yeah, definitely late April. We were talking. We were literally talking for over an hour. Based on what I've seen overall about active duty in the reserves, me personally, I want to have a civilian life, so I want to do part-time in the Corps so I can still have a career as a civilian. Like, I told the sergeant that everything that I was today was because of the program, because of Marine Corps JROTC. I mean, like, despite everything that I've been through, not only as a cadet, but as a human being. As I said before, getting to where I am today was never easy, especially with my family. So, back on the story with the Marine Corps, after the conversation with the gunny, I became really interested. On a scale of not 1 to 10, a solid 9. So from there, the gunny sergeant, as he was driving me home, he told me to have a sit down with my family, with him, about the reserves. I mean, for me, I know I want this, and I know how great it would change my life when I accept it. Whatever it takes, I don't give a fuck. Whatever it fucking takes, I don't give a shit. Like, I will spend this fucking summer, like, working myself to death just to get ready for it, if that's what it takes. Like, whatever it will be, I don't care. I want this. So, with that being said, it means, you guys, next year, I might be getting shipped to boot camp. Maybe. Depends with my family at this point. I know I want this, but I need to check in with my family. Because obviously they care about me too much for me to be getting sent away, as far as I'm concerned. Well, as far as they're concerned, technically. But like, my point is, I don't want my own family taking my own dream away. Like, I don't. Like, I'm going to be working this summer under my brother's wing, basically. I'm going to be working for the security company that he manages I'm going to be making great money there. And I'm going to be driving before my senior year as well. So I want to make sure that happens. The second I get back from Newport. No stalling, no fuck-ups, and no excuses. Well, maybe there might be a few fuck-ups here and there, but I'm dedicated to doing this. Like, I'm fully dedicated. Like, I'm dedicated to the program that I'm in to this very day still. Eagle, Globe, and Anchor, motherfuckers. Eagle, Globe, and Anchor. Right here, EGA. Like, I'm literally, like, I'm dedicated to, like, my whole life to ROTC at this point. Like, I really am. Like, dead ass, believe it or not. So, yeah, getting to where I am right now, as a human being that I am, like getting the house that I live in right now, that I moved in back in 2019 of May, was not easy in any way. Like 2019 was a different time for me back then. Like it's crazy, bro. Like especially with what I went through in middle school, like that was a way different time and person than I was. At first, as I was a week away from graduating junior year, I didn't want to do the finals. I didn't fucking feel like doing it either. But then after having a conversation with my dad about it, not only him, but with my entire family, just pretty much begging me and convincing me to fucking do it, to do the finals. It's not really just for them. It's obviously for myself too. The fuck? But yeah. Moral of the story is, this was pretty much making my family proud, not just me. As much as I didn't want to fucking do it, I did it. I completed the finals because it shows that the sacrifices that they've made for me and this family were never in vain, ever. And it was a good feeling to feel at the end of it. And they're like, so I skipped. So basically, I was exempted from math and English finals. I only had my history and physics finals to do. After that, I was set. And guess what? I did it and I fucking passed. On top of that, I had an excellent GPA when I saw my award, like in the school auditorium, where there was an award ceremony going on for the juniors. And guess what? I got mine. It was about my GPA. It was 3.55 to 3.99. That was my GPA. And I'm gonna be honest though, like, getting there was never that easy. It never was. I passed history and physics, thankfully. I don't have to deal with science class ever again. I'm taking 2 ROTC classes, 2 of them. That's right, you heard me right. Next year as a senior. No more science. Fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that shit. Like, I'm gonna be real right now. I don't fucking play that. Like, I fucking hate science so much. Like, it's just, like, that's just not me, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. Like, I'm not about that. But yeah, this summer's gonna go hard, though. I know that for a fact. If there's one thing I know, I'm gonna spend this entire fucking summer building a different me. You know, obviously I'm not gonna stop making gains as I have been since 2020. I'm not gonna stop. What else? Yeah, I'm gonna be making money and I'm gonna be driving, so I don't have to take the fucking bus anymore, because I pretty much had enough of that shit. Like I'm pretty sick and fucking tired of taking the bus at this point. Like, I'm done waiting. I'm going to be taking driver's ed this summer. One way or another. It's going to happen. Like, I will make sure that shit happens one way or another. Whatever it takes, I will be getting my license. So I don't have to worry about keeping my fucking permit anymore. But all that matters now is that I'm still here and that I'm still trying to work on myself to this very day. I know that those of you that have been with me since 2019 now, for all my fans that's been with me ever since the summer of 2019, bro, I have been on YouTube for almost 4 years today. Like, the 4th anniversary of my own channel is coming up next. The 4th anniversary. Like, I have been on YouTube for the past 4 years now. 4 fucking years, bro. Can y'all believe that? That's crazy. Like, just think about that, bro. Like, I want to say thank you guys. Like, I could not have even made it this far. Not just as a YouTuber, but in life as well without any of you. Especially those of you in my Discord server. Like, I could have not made the man that I am today, who is still trying to work on himself to this very day, if it weren't for any of y'all. I want to say thank y'all for those that believed in me to make things that I probably thought that were impossible to happen. I want to say thank you guys. Like, I love you all so much. Like, y'all mean the world to me at this point. I went from this fucking average kid who by the time was 16 years old, who joined ROTC and changed his fucking life around and had a different mindset. Yes, sir. Believe that shit or not, it is true. Like, the program really changed me. It made me realize things, especially in life. As I said before, not as a cadet, but as a human being. Like, doing the shit that I'm doing today is because of you guys. Oh, car, fuck. Let me get off the street real quick. All right, we're good. Like, getting to where I am today was not an easy task, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, the purpose of my own channel was to make you guys happy. Period. That's just all that matters now. Like the things that I do were not ever in vain. They were all for you guys. That is all that matters. I don't do this just to make myself happy. I do it for y'all. For y'all, period. That's all that matters, bro. Like, I'm 17 years old, bro. I have a life, period. That's all that matters. Like, I'd rather focus on myself. Like I know I can pull bitches, bro. Like, believe me, I know I would. Actually, no, I have pulled bitches. What am I saying? I pulled one, but that was just my ex, though. As I said during my fucking update video, 3 weeks back on my update video, like, yeah. So what am I even saying? Yeah, I can pull bitches, but I'd rather focus on myself firsthand, and I mean beforehand. But yeah. All right, I don't know how many times I said that now. Like, the only reason I'm still here is because of you guys. I can't even stress that shit thoroughly enough, bro. Like, I want to thank y'all for everything that y'all have done for me. Like, the support that you've shown, all the likes, all the subscribers, all the views for my videos, for my streams as well. Like, I wouldn't still be doing the shit that I'm doing today if it weren't for any of you. I genuinely mean that. I can't wait to see what the future as a senior and an LE 2 and 3 cadet will hold for me. As I said before, I'm taking 2 ROTC classes, and I'm going to be an LE 2 next year, but I want to bump that up. I want to challenge myself on top of that. But yeah, I can't wait to see what the future as a cadet next year will hold for me. I know it will bring me to better things. Only thing I got to do is bear with it, especially with leadership camp in Newport, cadet leadership camp. Like, thank you guys so much for everything. I mean, it's been a pretty wild 4 years. I'll admit that right now. It's been pretty wild. And knowing that's the case, I mean, I'm glad that throughout the course of the 4 years that I've been creating content on this channel, that I've learned, I've grown, and I've improved in life. Especially no matter what gets in my way or what tries to bring me down in life. I'm never gonna stop. I never will. I don't cry about it. I don't whine about it. I get to work, and that is it. And no fucking hater, not on social media or in life, is gonna break me down. I've been through way too much to give a fuck about that. Way too fucking much. Even especially having the family and friends that I have today is because of you guys as well. And I want to say as well, thank you for bearing with me for the past 6 months that I've been gone off of the face of the earth of my own YouTube channel. Like, it was worth it though. From January up to this very month, I want to say thank you guys. And I couldn't even thank Sergeant Major, who is the military instructor of the program of the ROTC in my school, and the major, who is the SMI, that's the head of the program, senior military instructor, in other words. Oh, these fucking dogs, bro. Let me shift to this. Let me go to the side. Let me shift to the other side. I don't need these fucking dogs barking at me and shit while I'm talking. All right, a little bit better. Anyways, like I can't even thank y'all thoroughly enough for everything that I've been through and what I'm still doing today. Like making the man that I'm trying to be, especially to this very day. It's not easy, and it never has been easy as well. There has been trials and tribulations as well throughout the past 4 years that I've been creating content for you guys. In life, I mean. Like, just realizing a lot more, just realizing the bigger picture in life of things. And also, by the way, on my dress blues, I have earned, I think, and don't quote me on this, but I think I have earned 8 ribbons in total on my cadet dress blues uniform. 8 ribbons. There's civic service, drill team ribbon, my PT ribbon, my distinguished conduct ribbon, my orienteering ribbon. What else? So there's my orienteering ribbon, my best drill squad ribbon, my academic excellence ribbon, So that's 7 in total. That's 7. And Raiders, the orienteering ribbon. So orienteering, PT, civic service, drill team, let me start over one more time. Civic service, drill team, PT, Raiders, distinguished conduct, best drill squad, academic excellence. And yeah, I think that's it. It's 7 to 8 ribbons. I know that for a fact. It's either 7 or 8 ribbons. That's what I know for sure. But yeah, I have been through a lot just to earn those ribbons. Like, I did the amount of, I put in my 1 mile, for the PT ribbon, I put in my 1 mile run. I put in the amount of fucking push-ups, pull-ups, and crunches that I did as well, just to get that ribbon. Like, that 1 mile run fucking crushed me. I got 7 minutes and 10 seconds as my PR for the 1 mile run. I was doing 2 laps around the fucking school. And I think I started fast, and I think I gassed out probably pretty quickly, but then I told myself, if I wanted to earn this, I gotta work for it. Can't stop now, and I would never, ever stop. But yeah, this has been a pretty wild journey, I'm gonna be honest, especially throughout this program. Like, I can't even thank the major and SAR major enough for an experience for Marine Corps JROTC at my school. Like, especially with the shit that we do, the volunteering hours, the field trips that we've been through, Marine Corps ball, mess night, literally. Like, it has been a really wild ride. Junior year was like the big, like, turning point for me. The ball that we had back in 2022 was a really big turning point in my life, especially as a cadet. Just realizing what was worth it. Realizing that like the shit that I would do, drill, marksmanship, and Raiders. Like, I've been on the Raiders team ever since the beginning of September of from the beginning of my junior year. But I'm gonna stay in there. I'm gonna stay in drill, and I'm gonna stay in marksmanship. I ain't going nowhere. Oh, I might be joining. I had some color guard practices here and there, like back in November, but I kind of quit that. Like, especially back in February, I kind of stopped that. But the next time there's a color guard competition, I know some color guard movements, that's for sure. But the next year, if there's a color, oh, for fuck's sake with the dogs. The next time there's a color guard competition, I will be a part of it. I'll make sure of that. Like, in case, and that's just in case, if there are people needed for a color guard competition. But yeah, in all reality, bro, I'm glad I have done the things that I've done today, the things that I've sacrificed, just to be the successful human being that I am today. Anyways, I'm already on my way back home. Honestly, guys, I can't wait to see what the future holds for this channel as well, especially for my last year in high school. Thank y'all so much for everything. I will spend this summer working on myself, whatever it takes. No fucking around, no excuses either. And that is all because of you guys. for believing in me. If I said it once, I said it numerous fucking times. Thank you all. I love y'all so much, man. Thank you all for the love and support y'all have shown me, especially as I grew from this stupid nerdy ass kid, bro, to the Sigma that I am and that I've adapted to. Nothing is gonna stop me and nothing ever will. Anyways, that is it for my speech. I hope y'all have, for those of you that are probably juniors like me, I hope y'all have a great summer. I'm heading home now. Addy Soldiers, Captain Walker signing off, and thank y'all for watching. Peace.